Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and episode 23, I think, of our Lothlórien campaign on Divide and Conquer version 5. We are really starting to go to work on Gundabad here. In the last episode, I believe we took Framsburg, Earlstone, and Mount Gundabad. So, if we take more settlements from them now, I believe we will trigger a doom stack if we won't trigger it already with us having taken Mount Gundabad. So that's gonna be something to look forward to. We have one big army with some pretty decent troops actually moving towards Bursakul because in the next turn now we'll see if they will get a doom stack, and if they don't, then I will try to just lay siege to Bursakul and also Onazanar and Withibord as well. I think we will lay siege to Onazanar and Bursakul, and then we'll send one elite army coming here from the south to attack Withibord and hopefully take it in one swift strike, or just keep sieging it down. And then basically we'll have to decide if we want to just call it a day on the campaign, or if we want to go into Angmar, take the ring maybe, or just amass an army and push deep into Mordor. But it would be kind of weird going there without the ring. So in that sense, we might want to just take the ring, drop it at Rivendell, or leave it at Rivendell. Sorry, I'm slurring my words. And just then call it a day, or move it all the way down to Mount Doom. Who knows? But first of all, we need to get through this one. Like I said, we have a pretty decent army coming from the south here with some Gurdinen. But apart from that, mostly just tier 2 and highest tier troops. We have some Berjo Engalaith, we have Galadhrim archers and whatnot. And this is going to be a very, very interesting army to field. We should also have some cavalry somewhere, I think. Yeah, the higher tier cavalry is in this army. You can actually move into the fort, save us some money, please. And you are on your way, you're on your way. So we keep sending just massive amounts of reinforcements to the front lines in the north. But I would like to put some Ents into this army as well, and a ballista or two. And then they might be ready. So I might just throw in this, but I would use that one to Onazanar. Yeah, I'll have a couple of turns to decide what I want to do. Can we retrain something? No. Right, we're working with the army barracks, and then we can retrain these lads who are really torn down. So, in this episode, we are going to fight this battle in the fort where Enpremi is under siege. I mean, we might be able to do this. I was way too hesitant to fight this battle on the open field because they basically had at least one unit to counter each of mine. And mine are a bit torn down as well. The Lórien scouts would have been useful though. Maybe it was a mistake. I was just scared about, I think there were 3 groups of Pelorux and also the trolls and Bolk's champions and whatnot. It's also the king. But I don't think we're gonna get a regicide here. Would be cool though. So we'll see how that all turns out. If the ballista is gonna be useful, and if we're able to drop any of the snow trolls before they move into the settlement. Or they might turn back and attack this army. I would actually be completely fine with that, because I think this is a much better one than the army Enpremi has. I think that's enough talking. We are making a significant amount of money, which actually got me thinking that I think it would be, I'm not gonna like donate to anyone on that, like, or anything like that, but I think it would be fun if I could, like, make offer to attack faction. I'm already at war with Orcs of Gundabad, but what if I offer to attack Orcs of Gundabad? You are bankrupt, though. If you make a single payment of, can you afford 2,000, even though you're bankrupt? Demanding. Really? Okay, but I just thought it would be really fun if I could be like a mercenary faction, just offering to attack different factions, and then take a bunch of money on that. But if Erebor won't even give me 2k for attacking the faction that borders them, yeah, then that theory kind of went into nothing. So I'm gonna quick save, and then we'll see what happens here. You are building siege equipment. Yeah. Worst case scenario, we lose Enpremi. And these things happen in war, unfortunately. I don't think I've actually lost any significant general in this campaign so far. But no time like the present, I guess. Also, ooh, they actually moved away. Interesting. Yes, I would love to get married to you. And Bladesmith's Guild in Mount Gundabad. Sure, why not? Now, are you... You're not bordering Gundabad. Because I see a little line here. That is Mount Gundabad. Which I actually feel like I should rename. I'm gonna rename it to Mount... Celeborn. Good. That feels more right. Okay, but like you shouldn't be attacking me. And also there's a big ass army somewhere. But you can first and foremost... Ooh, we can do something here. I will put you in the fort. Actually, let's put some cavalry in the fort. Like you, for example. Put you in the fort. They have an army here somewhere that's gonna... That is going to... ambush me, I think.
My lord, approaching quietly.
Maybe not.
Approaching quietly.
Okay, maybe they're here somewhere. Okay, but what I'm gonna do is this. Send the cavalry into the fort. And then I'm gonna have you attack Bursakul. Start building a ram. And then I'm gonna send in the ballista. And they actually came through, that's awesome. So now we have that army. And Priami is still chilling in the fort. I'm thinking about sending a lot of these units into Mount Celeborn instead, actually. Or maybe even back to Earlstone. But I do want them to be reinforcing if everything goes sour at Bursakul. You should not be able to attack me here. You should not, but that doesn't mean that you won't. Man, I wish I knew how to play these things. Do we have a garrison building here? We do not. Do we have a big garrison building here? We do, a militia garrison, so we will get 2 more units. But this... Oh, this is actually the big-ass army. Cool. Then I think I would like to move out with Empriami's army. I'm gonna merge them up and then move up with an army from Empriami and then beat King Gursog. I think that would be a lot of fun. And let's see. If I put this army here, maybe here, then we should have some kind of hill advantage. Like so. And then we throw in some more pretty decent troops here to deal with the trolls and whatnot. How many do we have room for? 4. And we also should have some units disappearing when you merge. There we go. So 2 more. Not sure I'm a big fan of that. But okay, 2 more. Let's throw in some warders. Yeah, because we do have a decent amount of archers. With decent amount, I mean like 4.5. Maybe it would be better with archers and warders. Experienced lads. Like so. And then quick save. And then hopefully we're gonna beat them here. Okay, so they have 2 very healthy groups of Pelurks. One a bit beaten down, Bulk's champions. And they have trolls, trash, wargs. And you have Orc Avengers. So they actually have 16 in armor. I thought they would be much more susceptible to archer fire, but they are effective against armor, reliable in snow, frighten nearby enemy infantry, and whatnot. Yahadi, yahadi, yahadi. So they are not going to be fun to face here at all. And we are standing in snow. But we are going to do the absolute best we can. Hopefully Empriami will be able to pull this win out of the bag. And also, we don't want to take Bursakul right away, I just realized. Because I don't think they did get a Doom stack. We'll need to check that after this battle. First of all, let's fight it and hopefully win it. If we don't win this battle, if we get like absolutely devastatingly crushed, then it won't be a fun couple of turns for us. And in a couple of turns, I will also... I will also toggle the fog of war so we can see what the map looks like. And I do not want to fight amongst a bunch of trees. So we'll need to do something about that. I mean, we do have a hill advantage here, so I think I'm gonna do it like so. And you will not be firing at will. I will need you to try to target down the trolls. Cavalry, you'll be charging things down. Oh, we merged you guys up as well. Okay, that works. And then I am going to make a front line mixed with shields and spears like this. Like so. You right behind there. I think that works. So we don't only have phalanx on one side, for example. And then I would like for you to be charging from one side. You can stand here, for example. And I would like for you a bit heavier on one side. So actually, I'm thinking about putting the Ents on the left flank. Like so. And I hope that we're gonna see them. Oh, no. Okay, so guard, or group rather. And turn everything around. But not so. I don't want him to have to go too far. That would absolutely be going too far. Like so. And also, Empriemi, I need you in behind your front lines, please. You can also increase the speed a bit, see if they will actually start going for us, and they will. And I will need to have my archers trying to focus the trolls as fast as possible. The March Wardens have amazing range. There we have the trolls. You can already start shooting at them, actually. That's awesome. You shoot at them as well. You can't really. But as soon as they are in range, I want them to start shooting at the trolls. Or maybe something else. If we have some raiders or something, or wargs. We actually do have wargs. Currently, I guess all of them are just shooting at whatever they can reach. But the trolls are what's keeping me up at night. So just focus all of the archer fire on the trolls. And the same thing will go for the Gurveleg. Sorry, not Gurdinan, but Gurveleg. When they get into a decent position. So they will be hiding behind here maybe first. And then see... Or maybe we can get some volleys off on them already. The problem is, no. Their range is so absolutely devastatingly short. And Ents to run around there. Please tell me we're starting to drop some of these things soon. Okay, you will have to be the one who potentially just eats the snow trolls. While the Gurvileg shoots at them. Okay, they are starting to get blooded up at least. If we can just start dropping some of them, that would be great. Okay, I just realized that my archers are in a very, very vulnerable position right now. Oof, this is gonna hurt. Run back, and you walk back, and all of you get forward. You attack them, and here we go. And you get into a position where you can start shooting at the trolls. Okay, we were almost able to counter that charge. Now, Ents, get around here. And Premia will need to go around here somewhere as well. The sentries are running in. And are you actually getting some good shots off on the trolls? Doesn't look like that's the case. You can start shooting at whatever you find here, I guess. And Ents, you can attack... Okay, I don't want you to just run in there to die, if I can avoid it. You can actually attack the Palorooks, and we'll have the cavalry charging them from behind. Trolls. Shoot at the trolls. They are down to 5. But it looks like we might be... Are we too close to them? You're actually dropping them, so that's good. Now you can do something else. Move over to this side. It seems to be faltering. Actually, you start shooting at the Warg Marauders. All of you can do that. And Ents, you turn around and fight them. Yeah, they're actually clever enough to go after the archers. You run in and take care of them. You start shooting over here somewhere. We have lost 9%, killed 17, so we're actually doing pretty well. They're only also down to quite a few of their trolls. You run back, and I need you to get into a position where you can start shooting something down. You get a charge off on the Pale Uruks. And you attack them, please. You can also start pushing forward now. So now we've freed up a lot of troops on this flank. Maybe if you can just get Orc Avengers. Oh yeah, you gotta go for the Orc Avengers. Absolutely. So get over there. Now you pull back. How's it going for them, Priami? Doesn't seem to be doing too bad. You shoot at them. All missile troops, except for the Gudvileg, shoot at them. Gudvileg, I do not want you to be in melee. Run back, run back. Okay, now, get some shots off on them. If we can just get one volley off, then I would be very happy. You can attack the Snow Orc Spears, that should be fine. Please, get a whole bunch of kills. They don't get that many volleys, the Gudvileg, so it's really important that the ones they do get, actually, you make them count. Oh, yeah. If we can just keep shooting at them right now. Volley after volley. I think we're dropping like 20-something with each volley. Yep. Yeah, half their men, and they're about to lose their general as well. All missile troops shoot at the Orc Avengers. How's it going over here? You are losing troops. Actually, Ents, where are you? What are you doing? You can attack the Black Shield Archers. Oh yeah, we've dropped the entire group of Orc Avengers already. Cool. Now, you can stop shooting, all of you, please. And Cavalry, let's get you around here to give us some... Get some charges off. What can you attack right now? Maybe if you run in behind here as well. Actually, Ents, you can attack those Pale Uruks. All of the missile troops are already shooting at the Black Shield Archers, so that should be fine. I just want the... You are attacking the Orc Avengers. That's fine. And if you stand right here and get some shots off into the backs of the Mountain Orc Hunters. They are ridiculously weak, though. It might be better. The Pale Uruks are dealt with by the Ents. All of you can start shooting the Black Shield Archers. And... now... Yep, indeed he is. And now they should start breaking soon. We have lost a third of our troops, though. And I don't think we're gonna heal that many. But at least that's the faction leader dead right there. And Priami, you can run in and fight the Pale Uruks. I think that would be a good choice for you. We are going to continue this battle and have all of the archers stop shooting. Man, my cavalry haven't done much this battle. But I've always been very bad at using them. You go after the Pale Uruks. You can also go after the Pale Uruks because they do not seem to be running away broken yet. So far we've killed 97%, and I mean, that's enough. But it doesn't hurt to get some free experience for my troops. I think the pro is that they are not as efficient when they are in fighting to the death mode. Because they're a bit depressed over fighting till they die. Now, is there any big group? Not really. One. And I guess there's something over here as well. No, this is good enough. Exit the battle and see 29 to 17. So we actually healed a solid chunk of our troops. Not really half, but a bunch. So we lost 300 all in all. And I hope that it's a lot of my early tier troops, my trash guard, so to speak. 26 warders, sentries, yeah. Yeah, most of my early tier troops took the hits. Didn't lose any ends, so that's good. MVPs on... Did I get anyone over? Gurveleg, 113, and that's Orc Avengers they slaughtered. 138, Yavanna's Chosen. 126, Sentinels of Kerin Amroth. And 114, Yavanna's Chosen. 118 on Yavanna's Chosen as well. They are good. Yavanna's Chosen. The Battle of Skatha's Gap is won. And that's also one faction leader dead. So now we would like to get some visibility on if we could maybe regicide them. I think that would be a lot of fun. And no. Execute all of yes. And let's see. Enemy. Yes, you do. And you do it very well, I might add. Take settlement. Another. Oh, regicide. Ha 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 ha. Awesome. So, Gundabad is destroyed. So that means that these settlements can be taken by Erebor or Woodland Realm or whatever. I am going to take Bursakul though. Okay. Now what do we want to do? I guess we can start moving somewhere. You can kill them. That is a general, though, but it wasn't a family member. I think that was the issue. Now, I think what we would like to do now is to have this army move to Khazad-dûm and reclaim and claim the ring for the good peoples of Middle-earth. So I will move you towards that fort. And also probably throw in some good troops from these armies. And now you don't really need to be here anymore. Because you guys can't siege stuff. So, I think I would like to take out basically all of these troops. It's going to cost quite a bit, but I think it's going to be worth it. We also want to retrain you guys. So, you move in there. We can move you out. Basically, all of these guys out. You can be retrained still. When we have a practice range, that is. Like so. And both of you in there. There we go. Fair trade. Fair trade. Now, would be nice to actually get some visibility here first, but I moved too far. Okay, just start moving back to this fort then. And you can start moving that way as well. Fort and into that one. We also have another little army over here. But I think this army should be enough to taking Bursakul. Looks like they have trash garrison there right now. Great. Very happy with how that all turned out. I didn't have to fight a doom stack. Enemy army routes by Imperiami. Yep, marriage celebrations. Beautiful. Winning a war and celebrating a marriage. Eidracharm, you got some stuff. And this was if we wanted to go towards Mordor, that we just set up a decent army down here as well. So we're just building all kinds of military stuff there, and we don't need to send more reinforcement north, at least not from Eidracharm, because that is way too far away. We also have Drolingvar. Yes, please. I would love some high-quality archers. We also would like the marksman's range after that. Great. And Earlstone, you got a spy. That's going to help us out a lot. Valiant Council Hall. Beautiful. And then we should go for the better barracks, I guess. If we're going to go fight Angmar. What else? Spies in Gundabad or Mount Celeborn as well. And retrain some archers in Eidracharm. Cool. What did we construct? Aknodion. You got a Valiant Council Hall. So I'm thinking... It's a city that we can grow at 16. And the population growth is so slow. So I'm thinking crop rotation here, actually. Yeah, let's get that. Durlingvar, you got the archery range, and we've already started setting up the recruitment of those units. Rosgobel, Valiant Council Hall, so we're going with army barracks and marksman's range. Oh yes. Retrain you as well. And then we got Roberg, a port. Yeah, I think we can just go for all kinds of fancy economical buildings, but I don't know if Dorwinion would decide to attack us. Maybe it would be good to start getting some of these buildings as well. It does give us law bonuses, so I mean, it does give us some kind of increase in Monet. Nice. And then I would like a... Let's start going with the fairground, actually. Make some more money. And then, Bjorn's Hall, you got upgraded. So that means I would like a great market out of you, please. Yes. Amazing. And Logarth, Leatherworker. This is another one of these border regions. So let's get the Valiant Council Hall here as well. More free upkeep and things like that. Great, that is all of those settlements. That's all we need to do there. New family members. Make some more Monet. We are not level 1, not number 1 in finances yet, because the dwarves of Khazad-dûm are rich boys. So, now we want to take care of this little thing, don't we? Take Bursakul. That's also gonna make us a bit of money, I would think. This is gonna be done in 2 turns, then we can retrain these units, the Galadhrim units. And I hope that they won't start attacking my stuff. Well, I especially hope that Woodland Realm won't start attacking my stuff. Please don't. Because I don't trust these things. Although we are in an alliance. Who knows? They might just decide to start attacking me for no good reason. So these Ents can actually be sent back to Amolanc to be retrained. Yeah, you should be there in 7 turns to be retrained. So we make use of the experience level that they have. Now I'm gonna go through and see if we start at Bjorn's Hall to see if there's anywhere I can recruit something fun. Any high tier troops. So far, it doesn't look very promising, but we are starting to increase or upgrade the infrastructure. So eventually we'll be able to get some better units all over the place. Erui looked really bleak, actually. Bromsberg, Eidercharn, Rakkeberg, Danes Halls. Bjorn's Hall. Nope. Nothing there. So, Erui, what should I do with you? You are, okay, Hall of Culture and whatnot. And then a bunch of economic buildings. Maybe that's a good idea. Right. Now we have a battle to fight. And a battle that we will hopefully win. I don't know if we need all this cavalry there. Might be a good idea. Oh, we might want to wait for the ram, actually, so that we don't waste archer fire or ballista bolts on the gate. Right, so just quick save. End the turn. Right. Forgot to move some troops. Golly. We need to increase the trade in these regions as well. Very few carts moving around. Very few carts. Very few carts. And Mordor. I mean, I'm very happy that Gondor has done as well as they have. Because, golly, they've been doing a great job. Independent realms. What? Snowworks retreat? Dude, Snowworks are dead. They are in ruin and will disappear. Yes, indeed they will. Recruitment. Dorlingvar. Yes. I want to send all of you guys. This is the thing. Should I send them to Angmar? Or down here to the south to make sure that we fortify our position here? Because it would be nice to just attack a big-ass army with a big-ass army in Mordor. At least we can wait until we have some more archers. They are being trained. Rosgobel got some Gurvileg. We can retrain the Gurvileg. Nice. And then Duinberg also got some Gurvileg. We can retrain both of them. And then Okay, so all these border regions are starting to get some decent troops, just in case stuff happens along that border. And construction report, Caras Galadon, military garrison, noise. Go for the fairground next. Actually, it's the capital. We should have the best archers possible here. Oh, golly. Is this going on again? Retrain you. Limhir got the militia garrison. Now we're going for the military garrison, I guess. At least we do have troops in here, so they're not completely undefended, but I will not be able to fight these dwarves. And Erwi got the whole of culture. Yeah, just building all kinds of stuff right now. Maybe we should go for these things now instead. If we get attacked. At least we do have some population growth. And Austin Town ready to upgrade. Okay, to Sture. Let's get that. Now, we were in Ostingail, army barracks. And then we have Burialje got upgraded. So I would like, ooh, so many things. Valiant Council Hall, Fairground, that's cheap and it should make us some money as well. Because we're trading also with our own regions, I think. Burialje and Thou, you got upgraded. Builders Guild House. And Leod Holt. Army Barracks. Actually. Yeah. Armorer first. No, I'll go for the Army Barracks. And then we have Framsburg that got the Army Barracks. We will train some troops. And now we're going for the Marksman range. That works swell for me. Then we might go for crop rotation and some shipwrights and things like that. Now, we also have Earlstone, Valiant Council Hall, so go for the military buildings. Oh, we are spending money right now. I didn't even realize. An armorer, merchant's quarter. Golly, how much money is that going to make us? Let's see. Let's see, some more there. Not a lot more trade. Wow, it's really not worth it. But I think it's a massive, like, hidden value in this one. I certainly hope so, because that is redonkulous. Let's actually just go for marksman range, and then merchant's quarter, I guess. No, armor, merchant's quarter. Something like this would work fine, I think. And that is it on the building side. Faction announcements. A lot of family members, and we are going with the E letter for naming our kids nowadays. End of turn report. Yeah. How's it looking now? Okay, we're still making almost 20k a turn, so I think we're fine. Elves. Now, you have an army. Go into that fort. And you should also start going somewhere. We'll see. I think we're gonna reinforce you with whatever we can get out of the Battle of Bursakul. Actually, can you move out into that fort? And then we'll replace you with some other lads. Like so. Okay, too many. Like so. And do you have anything else that we might want to send out? You're a bit beaten, but I mean, it's always good to have some early tier stuff. You can move in there. You can move in there as well. Because we can't reach... No, we can't reach Gazlur yet, but we will attack him in the next turn. And now, you are on your way back to be retrained. You lads, I mean... Maybe it's better to keep them somewhere around here. I don't trust this. And we don't need any more generals up there, I don't think, because we have another one on the way. Okay, so move down into this fort. We have troops hanging out in this fort as well that we should actually put to good use. So let's take the elites, and these guys will be free upkeep, and move them up towards Rakjaberg. Great. Now, I don't think we have any more troops that are moving around. And we are still making money. 23k. You are moving. And all of you are free up. Oh, it feels like such a waste to just have them sitting around. But we'll wait for the archers as well. And then... Ooh. And then we can start sending them. Is there anywhere else we can get? I think I'm only gonna go for the Galadhrim units now. Although we can only recruit them in like 2 or 3 settlements, I think. Maybe 3 or 4. 4 or 5. Something. But I'm gonna try to only go for that. Although... feels so weird to be able to afford stuff when playing as the elves. I'm not used to that at all. Okay, we've gone through enough. Now, I want to go through Bursakul. You can start getting over to Khazad-dûm. Litash is also pretty weak, actually. Maybe we can attack both Litash and move to Khazad-dûm, and then, like, move with an army down, burn everything that has Angmar's stamp on it, and deliver the ring to Imladris. Isn't the ring here anymore? Who knows these things? Do you... No, one more turn. Oh, golly, we spent so much money. And let's assault. Because I think this wall is too high. So ladders and siege towers don't really help. They're not gonna have a chance. Let's start this one. Think, oh, it's an Angmarim unit as well, or model. But the settlement is held by orcs and some Westron defenders. It's the towers that I want to shoot down first, so I will need to move back with all of my stuff. Oh, I do not have a lot of archers in this one. And then we have the Sentinels of Caer Amroth. We also have some... Okay, you are going to be the early attack. That works for me. You'll stand there, and the sentries will stand right in front of them, and you will be making the first assault. We only have one of you, and a bunch of Yavanna's chosen, it seems, and I like that. I absolutely love that unit. They have been so reliable. So reliable. Oh, you can also tag along in the first assault. And where are you? Okay, you're part of the archers. Obviously. Cool. So now you move back. And first of all, I want you to attack this tower. And hopefully we're going to be able to bring it down. Looks like they're starting to move down from the wall. But I don't want to take anything for granted. Yeah, you actually need to hit the tower as well. Now we're talking. Okay. So hopefully we're going to be able to get at least this one to break. And then I'm just going to send in my early tier troops. Okay, have they all run down from the wall? No? Or making their stance in the very entrance. Come on. I want to see the tower fall. Maybe some better accuracy? Please, just give me one. They're shooting through the tower. Come on, please. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Cool. So you spread out. Go for the gate. And now they don't have anything on the walls anymore. They just have a couple of groups of orc fighters right inside. So, you lads will also be helping out. Spread out. And then move up here. And I'm spreading them out so they won't be as easy to hit by the tower. Oh. Have you stopped shooting? Because that works for me. Okay, now they're moving in with all kinds of stuff. Maybe I can just get through this without actually using any of my higher tier troops. Maybe. Maybe. But we will need the other ram later, though. And there we go. Now, tight formation. And charge in. And unless you, of course, want to get stuck on the ram instead. Because that works as well. Now we can slow this down a bit. I do not want to send my archers up until I know that we are safe from the towers. You go after them, and I want to get my cell swords around here a little bit. And I want you to get around as well. You can just go straight in, I guess. So far, we have lost 1%, killed 1%. There we go. Keep running around. And you keep running around as well. Where are the cell swords? Okay, you are invested. Now, you can go for them. And you can go for them. And you can go straight in for the orc fighters as well, I think. I do not know why you went that way. Oh, they are throwing their javelins right into the backs of my poor warders. We lost 2%, killed 4. So far, we're actually doing pretty well. We also need to keep the battle timer in mind so we don't lose sight of that. Looks like the towers have actually stopped shooting, but I do not want to take that for granted or just trust that they have and start sending elite troops forward and just get them killed. But I have some units that are not elite that we could start sending in and shoot at these groups, the orc fighters. Oh yeah, they are dealing a lot of damage to my poor troops. Let's use the first one of these. Actually, the sentries are not doing half bad. It's just this blob of fighters that I need to deal with. And now I will see if the towers are... I mean, I don't think they are shooting, actually. Looks like they have stopped. So I'm going to do something a bit bold and move you lads up. You can start walking, and you as well. And I will leave the absolute elites in the back. Increase the speed a bit. And I mean, we are making good work here. We've lost 4%, killed 21, and that's of the total. So maybe these guys would be enough, actually. Okay, nope. Now the towers are shooting. So you stop. And you can walk up there. And please, run through. There we go. And maybe run around and start shooting in the back of the orc fighters. Maybe that would work. Oh, I get why we don't see that the towers are shooting. Because they're not shooting flaming arrows anymore. Oh. Run around. We have lost 6%, killed 31. They are doing so well. So very, very well. And we also, of course, have a shit ton of Westron defenders, I guess, hugging the square. Yep, we do. And these are not towers, just buildings. Very fortunate for me. Come on, archers. Everyone's waiting for you. Yeah, now they're starting to tie up the sack. And if we go here, we see that, yeah, not a lot of sentries have been killed for each one of the orc hunters. And I think the ones we might have lost is probably due to the towers. And these are orc fighters, so they should be very susceptible to archer fire. And how's it going here? Yeah, going very well, I would say. Maybe I'm able to do this. Oh, golly. Without using any of my higher tier troops. There we go. They are dead. And they are broken. So, your towers should not be focusing us anymore. You should stop shooting now. Stop it. And yeah, you can run. That's fine with me. Are we getting any kills here? Yeah. Looks like we are getting a couple. Could be doing a lot better, though. Well, let's send in some more archers. And we... poor beaten down units here. You are warmed up, winded, and warmed up. Actually, we do need one of you to get the ram. So, if you would be so very kind. Or they do still need to ram this one, right? No, it looks open, actually. So you can stop and come back here. I will start using, just use up all my ammunition on the orc fighters. That should be fine. And then I'm going to use the last two abilities of Haldir on the square. Is there something here? Looks... No, we just killed them. So as soon as this archer unit is out of ammunition, I guess, then we can start moving in. 6% to 51. Even though it's tier 1 troops, you know, they are still very, very effective. And they also have some upgrades, of course, and some experience that will make them a lot stronger. Not a lot, but a bit stronger. You can also see that a bunch of my troops are bloodied up as well, so they will fall pretty rapidly. And the Westron defenders, I mean, they are good at defending. That's kind of what they do. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit closer. And you got here as well. And then shoot. And shoot. Yeah. That works. Orc marauders. Orc fighters. Beautiful. Now we can take our front line. Or our line of troops. And have them start moving up. There's still something running around here. Okay. There you are. It would be so awkward if he somehow managed to open up the towers or something. Or activate the towers, sorry. And then, I think that this would be a nice little opening for us. And I think that the elves would have a field day standing up here. No, you can stand right there. So, now they are walking. Actually, you can run. It's just orc fighters and I guess 2 units, 3 units of Westron defenders that the archers will be able to shoot down. Although they do have shields, they do not have a lot of armor. And none of them is coming down to face us. There we go. And you can stop. And I do want you up there. And you should shoot at the Westron defenders, please. Right here in the blob. Dude. Okay, now we're actually out of ammo. So we can run back. And Haldir is never going to be able to make it up here in time. But we do have some March Wardens. We just need to keep a look at the battle timer as well. And this is probably one of the most boring battles you've ever seen, but I just want to try to do this in a good way, in a somewhat strategic way. There we go. And if they start getting into loose formation or start spreading out, then I'll just focus another unit. Oh yeah. Getting some kills at least. Not a lot, but some. And you still have half of your ammunition left. Let's see. Take a look at the orc fighters. Oh, yes. Shoot some volleys at them. That's the captain dead. And, oh! Haldir actually made it up here. And yeah. Fighting till the death. And you shoot at them. Can also use this ability now. This is effective. Lost 6%. And it's only crappy troops. And when the archers are out of ammunition, I will send them in. I could even like send in Haldir just to make sure that I don't lose even more troops. But I have these guys left for a reason. Now, get even closer. And firing squad. I mean, they could have actually dealt a bit of damage on if they would have attacked and not just hugged the square. Yeah, I think we're gonna just sit here, watch the beautiful onslaught. 15. Did they just run? Okay, run into the square then, I guess.
Our men are in command of the castle.
Did you just realize something? Or... Oh, you are actually running away. What do I have back here? No! Okay, now you realize what your job actually was. To defend. And you will be greeted by Haldir and his Galadhrim archers. Yeah, boom. Beautiful. So we lost 103 troops, but like I said, it's all just tier 1s. It was sentries, warders, sentries, sellswords, and a couple of archers who got killed by the towers. The archers killed 248. God dang! The marsh wardens, 530. And Galadhrim archers, 186. Lórien warders, 181. Damn, this was nice. Beautiful Battle of Bursakul. I'm actually pretty happy with that one. Now I just need to leave a general here that can act as governor, because Haldir will never be free upkeep, and thus I want to keep him in the field. And the same thing for Celeborn. Beautiful. Move in, and I think we're just gonna... It's a fortress, so it can still become a stronghold, I guess. Let's just occupy the settlement, and please tell me that I didn't... Okay, it's already really maxed out. Start with the artist studio then, get some culture up in this shiznits, and see if we can destroy anything. Nothing, nothing, and nothing, nothing, nothing. Ooh, Brawler's Pit, nice. So there we go, and now we need to send a bunch of agents to keep an eye on that culture growth. 80. So let's send you over to Bursakul. And then Eorlstone, you should also be fine. 84. So we should be able to recruit everything. Yeah, we don't have anything over 75. So both of you can run into Bursakul. And then Mount Celeborn. We have so many spies in here. 67%. I think that's 67%. And we do have an artist studio, don't we? Yeah. We can take like half. A bit more than half. And move them into Bursakul as well. And speed up that culture growth a little bit. Now, what do we want to do now? Okay. If the ring is actually in Khazad-dûm, that's what we need to find out. We don't have any spies in there. None in there either. You go back here. Build a tower. And then you can start running back. We do have that general there. We need a general in Bursakul who can actually... who is good to have there, you know? Is a decent governor that I won't miss in the battlefield. Baron rule. Dutiful. Despises works. Yeah. Okay. So, I think we can't affect the tax rate here. That's kind of a problem. We should have sacked the settlement. Could have even exterminated it, but we absolutely should have sacked it. Yeah. We live and we learn. And speaking of which, I'm going to merge some stuff there. And then we can move some more troops. I want to see if I can move out. If I can get away with only leaving like the trashy troops. What happens if I do this? Oh, golly, they hate me. And what if we move? No. Okay, Haldir, I think you need to be in there for a little while longer, actually. Sorry, bro. You'll come join us later. And then you can actually join this army. So let's take you out, except the tier 1s. We can keep the archers, but not these guys. And see how far we'll go. And then move you in there. We have room for 4 more. So maybe it's better to keep the healthy ballista. Now we have room for 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, yeah, why not? And could merge some things, but nothing too bad. So this is actually a pretty decent army. Thinking about Bjorning Axemen, replace them with some Sentinels of Kerin Amroth. Like so. This is actually a pretty gosh darn good army. And the rest of you can start going towards that fort. So could you reinforce that? Yeah. I think we're doing pretty well right now, actually. So I am going to end the turn. And hopefully we'll get a good view on Khazad-dûm. You should also be getting over here. Oh, this is a governor for Bursakul. Come on, please don't be stupid. I know, but you're also very close to my shit. To my borders, so I just wish I knew that I could trust you and that you wouldn't stab me in the back. That's what I would love to know. Okay, I think this spy can get over to Bursakul as well, actually. And then do we have anyone here? Looks like we have something. Oh, no? There we go. I don't need to take Onazanara. I'd rather direct my gaze to the west. Cool. And you will be able to be retrained in the next one. So let's end the turn. Man, should have quick saved before I ended the turn. I just realized. Oh, no. I mean, so we have taken out Dol Guldur, and we have taken out Gundabad. Now, I guess we are still bordering Rune. We have Angmar, if we want to help. If you want to help the Dunedain. Bladesmith's Guild, sure, bring it on. You get over here. And you into that fort. Ooh. Oh, it's a lot of beaten down units in this one. You and you move over. And you lads move in. And then merge. 45. You can join up with them and leave as well. And then you can get over there. And that's only tier 1s. Can't retrain anything yet. But okay, at least this is looking a bit better. You will join up with them as well, so we get some ballistas and whatnot in that army. Archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would rather, I mean, it's always good to have some trash, right? But I would actually like to have high tier stuff right now. You get this. Oh, just look at this army. Look so much forward to using it. You can jump in there. You can't retrain anything yet, but you can retrain them. And we're not gonna get any, I mean, okay. Okay, I said I wouldn't, but okay, I will. Maybe we should go for public, no, let's go for that. Now you move into Bursakul. And does that mean that Haldir can get out? Yes, it does. This is amazing. So, now he can be the leader of this army. And that little dude can reign at Mount Celeborn instead, I think. Great. Check the messages. And Dantalad, yeah. Feels like such a waste to have amazing troops down in Dantalad. And some of you are not free upkeep either, which kind of sucks. Oh, we have another general. Get over there. Build a tower. And get down here. Build another tower. So we actually do have a general here in case we wanted to attack something. You can go back to Dantalad now. And now you are done with building. I think we're doing fine money-wise, but I still think it wouldn't hurt to get like crop rotations or something like that. We can't affect the tax rate, and it's still at 3. So I don't think crop rotation is the way to go. Let's go for the shipwright. Recruitment, right, that was Dantalad, Karas Galadon, retrained a bunch of stuff, Duinberg retrained a bunch of ooh, yes. Ah, Now we're gonna get these amazing archers. Yes. I would also like some more cavalry, actually. Just in case. But let's start with the shipwright. Make sure that we don't forget about our economy. And Mount Celeborn retrain some stuff. Cool. Now let's check the construction. And Amolank, you got the stables. Now, of course, we want the better stables. Yes. And then Donorhak, you got the blacksmith. Now we're starting with the shipwright. And I think that might be a good way to go. Retrain you. And then we have Duinberg, got the marksman range. Now we have the shipwright. Southeast, you got that building. Let's go with the crop rotation here, actually, because here we can affect the taxes, so we can increase that a bit. We can increase it now, actually. It's still growing. There we go. And Bersaltis, Rakkaberg, Builders Guild House, Roads. And Dane's Halls, Army Barracks, yes. We've already started retraining you. And you're going with an armorer. I think that works. Faction announcements, retinue expands, end of turn report, like this. And you go into Bursakul. And you get over here. I need to see what they're up to. So this is what Khazad-dûm looks like. Pretty gosh darn weak. But I don't really know where the ring is anymore. Which I'm not very happy about. I would love to know where the ring actually was. Merge up. We could merge some stuff. So we have a bunch of tier 1s just hanging around, not doing much. And you are on your way as well. And I will that's one turn. So let's start with you, actually. And then we'll send them to join Haldir's and Celeborn's army. This is gonna be so cool. I think we will need to wrap up the episode here, because I don't really have time to sit and play for as long as I usually do. You move down to this fort. Dwarves are still mucking about. And is everyone here for upkeep? Yes. Retrain you. Erwi. Yeah, doing their thing. Right, and I thought that we would go to 150 in this episode, but we have not. So, seeing as we have taken out Gundabad, I am gonna do like so, that I will toggle the Fog of War now, and then basically I'm gonna leave it up to you guys who are watching to see if, to decide what would you like me to do next. Go for the ring? Go for wiping out Angmar, or just call it quits on the campaign. So let's toggle war. There we go. Oh, golly, the High Elves are not doing well. They are not doing very well at all. Moria is still alive and kicking, though. And Khazad-dûm, I guess. I'm very surprised. They have a full 2 decent armies at Goblin Town. And they still haven't attacked Angmar. And Moria, yeah, they're still kicking. They also have Khazad-dûm West still. So I don't know why you have armies in my settlements or in my regions when you could be attacking them. Right. And we, of course, have these independent realms. Woodland Realm is going to Withibord, and Captain Brocki will be going to Onazanar. I mean, isn't this exactly what happened when I played Gundabad? I think so, right? That Erebor completely cut off Dale, so Dale couldn't go down to the Sea of Rune, and also they didn't attack Dol Guldur, so they've just been massing stacks this whole game. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, all in all, 7 or maybe even 8 full stacks of troops. 9. And Erebor has a bunch of loose generals walking around. But this... Okay. And Dorwinion is here as well. So Rune is kind of boxed in at Skarn. And also they are boxed in at Elgeir. And they are boxed in over here as well. They are... Oh, golly. They are not doing well. Lórien is kicking butt right now. Lucky they're on my side. I don't think they're at war with Erebor. So I'm very happy about that. Now, Gondor has actually breached the Gate of Morannon. The Black Gate. And they are moving forward. Haven't reached Barad-dûr yet, though. And... oh, there's the Mount Doom. Quite small, but whatever. And they have breached in through Minas Morgul as well. So they are going hard on the offensive as well. Rohan has been doing well. Basically all of the campaign, I think. They've taken Isengard. They are fighting... Enedwaith. Dunland has like one settlement left. Yeah, they have Byrig, and that's basically it. Enedwaith is doing well. Bree is actually doing pretty well also. Aradunheim hasn't quite gotten a foothold here. They have taken Harlond, but that's basically all they've gotten. Mithlond is still standing pretty strong. Bree is doing well, but Hobbiton, yeah, they should be able to defend with that. Bree as a city, though, is probably going to fall to the Angmarim forces unless the Dunedain can come there and help them. Ostzul, big ass army there as well, but so does the Dunedain. I mean, they also have an army there, so I don't know if they really need my help. Maybe they do. I think, yeah, maybe they would need my help. If I don't continue uploading the episodes of this campaign, if I should just call it quits, then I might just keep playing for my own gratification. And Ered Luin are pretty beaten down. They have some armies, but not a lot. Not a lot. And it doesn't look like they are fighting. Oh, they might actually be fighting Angmar. Angmar looks pretty strong. Agendaur is still alive and kicking. They've taken Anuminas. Or Fornos de Rein. Nokvaraklo, of course. Osul. But have they taken Benazrunin? No, they have not. So we got that, at least. But yeah, this over here is just a big mishmash of, yeah, broken down regions. Gondor, like I said, doing very, very well. They're also going on the offensive against Enedwaith. Full stacks all over the place. So great. And yeah, if you go down here, Aradunheim is doing a great job, I guess. Just massing up troops, fighting Dol Amroth, by the way, who has done very well. Look at this. Full stacks. Awesome. They just moved out from Linhir and just conquered their asses off. Taken Ostithil, for example. And now they're just pushing against the Varyogs of Khand. Because we are... okay, they're actually allied to us. And it's the Harad that has been completely wiped off the map. And you are just fighting Mordor right now. And you are fighting Enedwaith, Rune, and Mordor. Okay. So this is what the map looks like. And I think we've done a pretty great job at taking a big chunk of it for ourselves. I wouldn't like for the Woodland Realm to start moving out against us, though, because they have actually amassed a couple of armies here. And I wouldn't want to fight them. Would like to fight Dale, though, because they have just been hanging around. I don't know how high quality these armies actually are. Looks like they have a lot of pretty weak early tier stuff. But who knows what's around Gascar. But yeah, it's time for me to wrap up the episode. So I will toggle the Fog of War again. And wrap it up. So let me know if you would like for me to attack Angmar, go for the ring, or just go for Mordor, or go for the ring and then Mordor, or just call it quits and wrap up the campaign. Worth noting is that when I'm done with this campaign, I'm going to take a break from YouTube for a little while. Don't know how long it's gonna be. I think I'm gonna start with a month or so, because after 3 years and 700 something episodes, I need a little bit of a break from the uploading schedule. So just to keep you informed on that one as well. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and take care, and goodbye.
The Weird Bubble.